Hi everybody, this is Susanna, and I would like to introduce you to Embodied Writing Summer Camp 2022. I created Embodied Writing because I believe firmly that when we get a little bit out of our heads and into our bodies, our creativity begins to flow. Now, obviously, I like being in my head a lot. You can see what's behind me, one of my many bookshelves. But the question is, how do we balance these two things? Like, how do we balance that desire to study and write and do these creative pursuits, make artwork, and make music, any of these things, and our more bodily needs, which is movement and breath and everything else? And how can these two things interact to come together, to weave together and create our creative work for us? So how can our bodies serve our minds? How can our minds serve our bodies? So I came up with embodied writing as a response to that. So in Embodied Writing Summer Camp, we will have 6 weeks. It's a 6-week container of accountability, of interaction, of discussion, of sharing work. And in that time, each one of us will be working on one specific project that we want to move forward. I did it in August into September because I found over the years, as many of you probably have, that at the beginning of August we have these great plans for the creative work we're going to do. So we enter September feeling like, this is so great, I accomplished this. And then suddenly we realize what happened and it's fizzled away, and we enter September thinking, oh, okay, I didn't really get anything done. So I wanted to create a program in which we would all get together, we would gather, we would talk, we would discuss, and that we would hold each other accountable for this. And I'm very good at holding you accountable for doing your work. I'm happy to get on you, I'm happy to send you messages, I'm happy to invite you into different ways of celebrating your creativity and loving turning toward your writing or your creative work every day in order to move it forward. So one of my favorite things to do is to get people out of creative ditches or out of writer's block in particular. I have so many ways to do that. So if you have a project that you're like, oh, how do I move it forward? Maybe an article you want to write, maybe just beginning a journaling practice or committing to one for 6 weeks, which is a lot, actually. It's hard to write every day for 6 weeks, unless it's a real habit. This could be for you. If you have a creative project that you want to work on that's maybe not writing, but daily journaling about your progress on that project would be fulfilling and would really help you to move forward. Embodied Writing Summer Camp is also possibly for you. So the way it's going to work is in these 6 weeks, every Monday you'll get a newsletter from me packed with stuff, information, questions, practices. And then every Wednesday, coming off of that newsletter, we will meet together on Zoom, and it's all recorded in case you miss a session. Don't worry, you'll still get it. And in that session, we'll do embodiment practices such as movement. Could be yoga, could be free movement, could be meditation of different things happening within the body and of the body itself. Could be mudra practices, could be pranayama and breathing practices. And then we will use that experience to go directly into our writing. We will share writing, we will share ideas, we will move forward on all of our projects with the support of the entire group. So, if this sounds interesting to you, please feel free to reach out to me. I am happy to hop on a call with you or a Zoom or whatever, and we can discuss whether or not it's right for you. So I welcome you to Embodied Writing Summer Camp. I would love to see you there. We had an amazing time last summer, and hopefully you will join us and we'll have an amazing time this summer as well.